show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here is Steven Kwan. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's outside. 1-2 to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's outside. And the count's full.
Count is full.
Goes down looking.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Gamble makes the play, and that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Tanner Bybee.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, He became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
The 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
1-2.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball. Full count.
High fly ball out to left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and he just misses. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appealed to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
No, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that is out of play. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. And now it's Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike. And that one upstairs. There's a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Next offering way off the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Stays alive. 2-2 now. That one missed. Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Thomas makes the play. That is the inning. One left for Houston, scoreless after one. Top of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Valdez back to work. And that's outside.
Ball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. And that's their first base runner of the game. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the air out to center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So up next, Angel Martinez. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that one is inside. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Here's the 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside. Full count now. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. To Pena at second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh man, 100 bands, 100 bands. Raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me because I'm getting.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Yainer Diaz. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, and 2 now. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Runner takes off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground right side, 4 to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Ben Gamel. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Now Jake Myers. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Good job to fight that one off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Still only one out here in the inning. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Doubled his first time. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. Foul ball there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Walker. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Brian Rocchio. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one almost got him.
2-2. Count is full.
Hit in the air, center field. Myers sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there are two down.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Finish him.
Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
Ripped to short. Slings it across, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's inside. And it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making them work out there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a good eye there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side, Santana. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. Yeah. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings through that one for strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Christian Walker getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. Ground ball left side. On to first. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now 2-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
1 out, base is empty. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Santana stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Now a pop-up on the infield. Pena. Squeezes it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Yainer Diaz. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Diaz measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Martinez to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chas McCormick digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. That catches the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So next up for Houston, Ben Gamel. RBI single his last time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas in position. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So they strand a pair. We played 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1.
About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer and all of the winter.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas.
Number 8, Lane Thomas.
Valdez back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next one in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Altuve puts it away for the out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 so far.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Jhonkensy Noel. He's already homered in this game. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Martinez over at first with 1 away. Check swing, called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Back-to-back singles, really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Bo Naylor. Late swing, foul to the left. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The next pitch misses, and the count is filled up. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now here is Brian Rocchio. Golden opportunity right here. That misses the zone. Ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort up and loosening in the pen. King warming up as well.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Missed inside with the curve.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Caleb Ort taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one at triple digits. Two aboard, 2 outs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. One runs in, runner around third. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike.
Finish him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gamble on his way in. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Astros 2.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days people sell out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Jose Altuve. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
1-1.
And that one off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Bet he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
And they'll do it again. Two outs, base is empty. That's down and in. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Got a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one is lifted in the air. Quan settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 5 and the Astros 2. Top 6. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make it look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Here comes Lane Thomas. This one popped up right side. Walker on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Angel.
2 down, bases empty. And now, Angel Martinez. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Astros 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Smith getting loose as well. And takes low for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Yainer Diaz now at the plate. He's 2 for 2.